get it like spot on, and other days. But good morning. How are you? You may notice my hair is a little bit wet. You can't really tell. I went in the sea this morning. We had, obviously I teach yoga down on South Sea Beach on a Wednesday, and literally the last 2 weeks it's been raining. Although apparently last week in South Sea it wasn't raining, but it was chucking it down here in Havant. And so anyway, today was raining, absolutely chucking it down. But I thought, you know what, I'm going to take a risk. So I said last night, no yoga, because it's too risky when it's raining, because not everyone's got mats that get grippier. Like the sweatier you get or the wetter they get. So I can't just take for granted that people are going to have mats that are going to work in that way. You know, some of the cheaper mats, while they're great, really if you get sweaty or if they get wet, they get really slippy. So for health and safety, it's just not it's not even worth the risk. But I thought last night, I can't cancel like a second week in a row, you know, just because of the rain. So I thought instead, let's meet up, do some breath work, and then go for a swim, right? So so we did. 2 people joined me out of like a potential 8 or 9. I got down there, I thought, I bet no one turns up and I'm here on my own, but that's fine. I thought, I'll just do it myself, it'll be fine. And yeah, 2 people came and joined me, so I was like, yay! And it was beautiful. The sea was incredible. It was really calm, and the sea was warm. It was really warm, and it always is. When it's overcast, it's often a lot warmer than when it's sunny, because I think because it's overcast and you've got that cloud cover, it keeps the heat in. We may not feel it in the air necessarily, although it even wasn't that cold, like with the rain, and it was obviously a bit breezy, but it wasn't particularly that cold. So, but anyway, enough about sea swimming. We are going to be moving through a vinyasa practice this morning. We are going to really bring our awareness to the season of autumn. So roll out your mats, bring yourself to a comfortable seated position to start off with. I am, as always, just going to bring my laptop a little bit closer just so I can see and let people in as they join. But here is the music, the playlist in the chat box. Find your comfortable seated position. And let's go ahead and get started. Let me just go and let's get rid of this one. Okay. Welcome. We're observing autumn this week. It's all about the ease and the flow of the season. So after summer, we have autumn, you know, we have the feeling of freedom and adventure that summer brings. Autumn, this time of year, the energy changes, right? Literally, it changes because it's the start of the academic year. So there's always that feeling of new beginnings, fresh starts, kind of like the new calendar year. And I think even as adults, much like when we get to July, you know, we still have that feeling that we had when we were children, that big adventure and expansiveness of the 6 weeks, right? Even if we're not actually having a 6-week holiday because we're adults now and we're probably working, we still get that same energy, right? That feeling of adventure. And just like when we're children and we go back to school at the beginning of September, this beginning of, you know, this change in seasons as we're moving out of summer and closer towards autumn, which is marked by the autumn equinox on the 24th of September this year. You know, it's really that energy of new beginnings, the fresh start, the new academic year. Even though we're adults and, you know, we may not be, for example, if we're working further in education, of course we're going to have that energy. It's going to feel more obvious to us, right? But even if we're not, we still feel that same energy. Chances are most of us still feel it. That same energy of resetting, restarting, new beginnings, that feeling of starting over. And so what also comes with that is a slower pace. We've had that time over summer, probably more time outside, hopefully more time in the sun. So perhaps we feel a little bit more recharged than we might after Christmas coming into the new year, right? We feel more energized, like potentially like our cup is filled. Certainly that's my hope anyway, that most of us, if not all of us, feel that way. And so when we move into that autumnal season where the leaves start falling from the trees, colours change from those vibrant, bold, beautiful, bright colours to those rusty, deep, earthy ochres and reds and mustards. We literally see the seasons change. We literally see the colours go from being bright and vibrant and bold to earthy and rusty and ochre. And with that as well brings that grounding, calming energy. We see those leaves fall from the trees, the petals fall from those flowers, and it's marking the end of that season. Okay, it's that time when we start to, everything starts to slow down. Mother Nature is slowing down. And it's really a time for us to take that opportunity to reset, to recalibrate, to rethink our intentions perhaps that we maybe set ourselves at the beginning of the year. You know, we're definitely beyond that halfway point. So it is a perfect time to just take stock, take a moment and take a breather. So we're going to come into that energy this morning with a vinyasa practice that's just a classic vinyasa. We're going to take our time with it. We're going to focus on grounding down. So find yourself to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may feel like for you. And when you get there, know that you have full autonomy of your body. So if something doesn't feel good in this practice this morning, don't do it. Come into your happy shape, whatever that may feel like for you. And if you're still not sure what your happy shape is, feel free to try mine, which is wide-knee child's pose, or me. When you find that place of comfort, go ahead and bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Maybe close the eyes here as well if it feels comfortable for you to do so. Take a moment to connect to your breath. Notice where it's landing and how it feels. Take the time this morning at this halfway point in the week to reset, to reconnect. Come back to that energy that you perhaps had at the beginning of the week if you felt quite motivated. It's often normal at this point on a Wednesday to feel that sense of, oh God, still got another 2 days left in the week. This is your time to fill your cup so that you can take that energy and motivation into the rest of the week with you and let it carry you through. So when you're ready, allow your inhale to deepen and your exhale to lengthen. Breathing in through the nose and sighing everything out. And as you continue breathing here, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Notice all the parts of your body that are in contact with the ground. And as you do, take that inhale and visualize it traveling all the way down to the base of your spine, Muladhara chakra. As you exhale, allow it to settle. Allow yourself to root down into the earth as we embody this autumnal energy, this grounding, calming yin energy. As you continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, allowing that energy all the way down to your root chakra, allowing it to settle and anchor as you exhale. Perhaps consider the colour that you might be drawn to. Perhaps a beautiful ochre red, like those autumnal leaves. Draw that earthy colour in. Exhale, allow it to settle and anchor. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. Continuing here at your own pace. Bringing those hands down to the knees. Taking an inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, allow that energy to settle. Take the gaze down towards the belly button. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart for seated cat. Exhale, gaze down for seated cat. Shoulders roll forward. Inhale, take 3 more here. Move in time with your own breath. And then coming back to stillness, take your left leg. Bending the knee away from you, so that the leg away from you, sorry. So your knee is beside your right foot. Coming into this mermaid posture. Either keep both hands down to the ground, or bring the arms behind the head, holding onto the elbows, just gently. Taking an inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Turn towards your right knee. And as you exhale, fold over that right knee. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale. Inhale. Take 2 more here. Releasing those hands down. Bring that right hand down to the ground. As you inhale, sweep the left arm all the way up to the sky as you rise up onto those knees, kind of like a baby wild thing here. Rooting down through the lower legs, through the knees as you rise up through that left hand. Deepen your connection here. Take that inhale all the way down to Muladhara chakra. Gaze wherever helps you feel most comfortable. Root down through that right hand. One more time. Exhale, come all the way back down to seated. Turn at the waist to face your left knee now. And again, either bring the arms behind or fingertips down to the ground. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forward. So notice how it feels this side. Perhaps easier, perhaps a little grittier. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Take 3 more. And then bringing the hands either down to the ground behind you or arms extended. Slowly skim the toes around so that your legs are facing the other way. It takes a little bit of core stability, that one. Nice little bit of Pilates that I brought into our practice for you this morning. Inhale, bring the arms to behind the head, to the opposite elbows. On your next inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over that left knee. We're going to take 5 here, okay? Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Move in time with your own breath. Notice how much of your core you're using here. Then bringing those hands down. Left hand to the ground. Inhale, swoop that right arm all the way up. Lift up onto the knees, baby wildly. Root down through all points of contact with the ground. Rise up through that right hand. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Exhale, come all the way back down. We're going to turn the waist to face the right knee. Either keep the hands to the ground or bring the arms towards the opposite elbow. Take an inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, fold over that right knee. Notice how it feels this side. Might feel easier, might feel more gritty. Take 3 more here, move in time with your own breath. Exhale to lower, inhale to rise. Bringing the hands down to the ground or keeping them shoulder height. Bring the feet in front. Hug the knees into the chest. Inhale, extend those knees out. I'm going to turn and face the side just so you can see it. Bring the feet down, cross the legs. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, Savasana, draw that energy in. Inhale. Exhale. As you cross the legs over, alternate between which one is on top and which one is underneath. Move in time with the breath. On this next one, come back down to seated cross-legged. Lift up onto the knees. Shift the feet back. Reposition so the knees are roughly hip width apart. Bring the hands to behind the back, interlace the fingers, roll the shoulders back and down, camel. Exhale, fold forwards. Bring your hands to the ground, step back into tabletop. Now, if it helps you, close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your hands, in particular, the palm of the hand. So we've done this before. Bring your awareness to the base of the index finger. Root down through that point. Bring the awareness to the point at the bottom of pinky. Root down through that point. Notice the 2 corners at the heel of the hand. Root down through there as well. Notice the fingertips. Keep them active. Grip the earth with your fingertips and your thumbs. And then bring your awareness to the center of your palm. And imagine your palm is like a suction cup. Imagine lifting through the center as you keep those fingertips active and root down to the 4 corners of the palm. Don't worry if you feel a physical lift, that's not the goal, it's the intention. Notice the elbows, slight bend. Notice the knees, root down through the knees. Take an inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale, draw the center of the spine towards the sky, gaze down towards the knees, maybe even your belly button. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart for cow. Exhale, belly button draws in for cat. Keep those fingertips active. Inhale, allow the belly to relax here. Exhale, release. Take 2 more here. Coming back to stillness, bring your awareness to that right hand, left knee. Go ahead and extend that right hand, root down through the left. Keep those fingertips active. Extend that left leg out behind you, holding here. Focus on one spot. Belly button draws in, this helps with stability. Take an inhale. As you exhale, bend that left knee. Now, if it feels good, we can stay here, or we can reach around with the right hand, holding onto the foot. Push the foot into the palm of the hand. pull the foot with the fingertips. Notice that lift and that space you created in the back of the body as you root down through the right leg, through the left hand. All four corners, lift through center. Keep the fingertips active. Gaze on one spot. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Exhale, release all the way down. Nice. Okay, we're going to take it on to the other side. Root down through the right hand. Root down through the left knee. Extend the left arm out in front. Extend the right leg. Holding here. Belly button draws in for stability. Taking an inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, bend that right knee. Option to stay here, or if it delights you, reach around for that right foot. Feeling those opposing energies, those opposing forces. Lift. Feel that space in the back of the body. Feel that expansion. Gaze on one spot. Root down through the right hand. Root down through the left leg. Keep those fingertips active. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Exhale, release all the way down. Okay, curl the toes under, lift into your down dog. Don't worry about those heels touching the ground. Bring a slight bend to the knee. Draw those hips skywards. Notice the spine, notice the space between the shoulder blades, lengthen through the arm. Keep those fingertips active. Inhale, as you exhale, shift the weight forwards to your high plank. Drop the knees for me here. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through cobra. Lift back into down dog. Start to take that dog for a little walk here. On your next inhale, raise your left leg to the sky, bending the knee, three-legged dog. Open through the hips, gaze underneath the left armpit. Breathing into the left side of the body, root down through the palms. Keep those fingertips active. Root down through the right foot. Exhale. One more time, inhale. As you exhale, draw that left knee in towards the nose, step down and through. Rotate the back foot to face the long edge of the mat. Bring your left foot to the center. When you feel grounded, safe and secure, windmill the arms all the way up. Warrior two, hold here. Take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Move down through the feet. Gaze over that left hand. Take 3 more breaths here. Straighten off that front leg. Reach as far forwards as you can with that left hand until you can't get any further forwards. As you exhale, windmill that left hand down towards the ground. Trikonasana, right hand raises towards the sky. Now notice what's going on with your right shoulder here. Roll it back and away from that right ear. Open through the chest. Gaze to the sky or to the ground, wherever helps you feel most stable here. Inhale to the right side of the body. Exhale, windmill that right hand down. Frame that front foot. Back foot faces the top of the mat. Step forwards. Fall forward fold. Take an inhale. Raise the arms up. Utkatasana. Sit down in your chair. Inhale. Exhale. Bring the hands behind. Interlace the fingers. Kali Mudra. Lifting up onto the tippy toes. Holding here. Root down through the balls of the feet, root down through the toes. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to slowly come into a full forward fold, keeping those hands interlaced. Kali Mudra. Keeping those heels lifted if you're comfortable. When you get there, lower those heels down to the ground, release the hands, full forward fold. Create space, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold, step back into down dog. Shifting the weight forwards to your high plank. Option to drop the knees here. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through cobra. Lift back into down dog. Taking that dog for a little walk here. On your next inhale, go ahead and raise your right leg to the sky, bending the knee, three-legged dog. Gaze underneath that right armpit. Breathing into the right side of the body, take an inhale. Exhale, draw that right knee in towards the nose, step down and through. Externally rotate the back of the foot to face the long edge of the mat. Keep the knee above the ankle on that right foot. When you feel grounded, safe and secure, inhale, windmill the arms all the way up, warrior two. We're going to hold here for 3 rounds of breath. Gaze over that right arm. Root down through the feet, rise up through the crown of the head, straighten that front leg. Take an inhale, reach forwards with that right hand as far as you can. Exhale, windmill it down, Trikonasana. Rotate that left shoulder back and away from the left ear. Gaze wherever helps you feel most comfortable. Chest open. Breathe into the left side of the body. Exhale, windmill that left hand down, frame that front foot. Back foot rotates to face the top of the mat. Step forwards, fall forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky, Utkatasana. See if you can get a little bit lower here. Interlace the fingers behind the back, extend the index fingers, Kali Mudra. Lifting up onto the tippy toes if it's comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, start to fold forwards. If you need to lower the heels, please do. Holding that Kali Mudra. Into that full forward fold. Release the heels down, release the arms, take an inhale, create space, half lift. Exhale, full forward fold, step back into down dog. Taking that dog for a little walk, shifting the weight forwards, high plank. Option to drop the knees, exhale, come down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through cobra. Lift back into down dog. Bringing the feet together, bending the knees, either step or hop the feet through to seated. And hug the knees into the chest. Coming back to where we started. As you exhale, expand out into Navasana. Inhale, bring it down. Take the arms all the way up. Exhale, Navasana. Crossing the legs over as you inhale, arms to the sky. Now let's play around with Navasana. Maybe those legs come all the way up, nice and straight. Inhale. Exhale. Bring a little bit more Pilates into it this morning. Inhale. Exhale, rise up. Exhale. Two more. Hug the knees into the chest. Keep the feet down to the ground, arms extended, lower all the way down. Option to bring the soles of the feet together so the knees drop out, or feet to the long edges of the mat so the knees drop in. Bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest, or maybe you want to extend the legs completely. Close the eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Come back to your breath. Take an inhale through the nose. Exhale. Noticing where the breath is landing and how it feels. Acknowledging thoughts, beliefs, and judgments as they enter your head. And then really it's up to you if you want to consciously attach and anchor to those thoughts, beliefs, and judgments, or if you choose to anchor to your breath instead. Take a few moments here to allow your muscles to relax. Surrender to Savasana. Allow yourself to sink into the earth just a little bit more. Slowly extending those legs, arms overhead. Take a big stretch here. And as you inhale, exhale, slowly rise all the way up to seated. Find yourself to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may feel like for you. Bring both hands together at your heart center. Start to rub the palms together. Feel that warmth, heat, and energy start to build. Placing the hands over the eyes, feel that warmth, heat, and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, I'm going to leave you with 3 simple words to take into the rest of your day and week for when you need a reminder. I am grounded. I am grounded. I am grounded. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away, place them one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. As we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for your practice this morning. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions before we finish, please pop them in the chat box or unmute yourselves. But otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the day. Hopefully that woke you up this morning. Okay, well, have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you on Monday for our next magical morning. Keep an eye out tomorrow for the playlist, and on Friday there will be, let me check, I can't remember what I've got. I need to just check my timetable really quickly. I want to say it's oh, here we go. Forest bathing yoga nidra. So keep an eye out for that on Friday. Pre-recorded forest bathing yoga nidra. Tomorrow will be the playlist. So have a lovely, lovely rest of the week. Have a great start to the weekend. I will see you on Monday. Take care. Stay well. Bye.